perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Houston Texans. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Set. 19. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Now it's Watson. A bootleg. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. First carry for Carlos Hyde. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
It's a loss of 2.
It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
And it brings up 3rd down.
This is it. 19. Check back. Check back.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 41-yard line.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to...
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins, 41 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up first and 10 at their own 22. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Almost unstoppable on the ground there as that one is good for 39. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, 34 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
I got you. I got you.
Now Watson. Finding Fouts complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
We got this.
7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw, Watson. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Here's a throw dropped off to his fullback. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Watson looks to throw again. And that that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
They'll run it. Here's Hyde. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches it.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. To throw is Watson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Preston Smith able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back to...
Carlos Hyde, see you later. Touchdown, Houston. Carlos Hyde, 47 yards, and the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tunnel.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. Ooh, what a move. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he goes across midfield and down. Into Houston territory. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
319. Let's go, D. 319.
On second down now, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at...
Let's do this.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another